till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the bag. Horse stock is a tag.
Hi everyone and welcome to Protocol 36. Something a lot of people have been wondering is when can we expect to get the MCU Spider-Man 3 trailer? As I believe one of the people over at Sony said that we could expect the first look of the film around December of 2020, which obviously didn't turn out to be the case. And we still have yet to receive any type of news surrounding the film or even the title as of this recording. Now we know that Spider-Man 3 is currently still filming, though I think that they are pushing and pausing filming schedules because of the pandemic. But when it comes to the trailer, I honestly don't think we'll get it anytime soon. Since I've mentioned before, they're still filming and haven't completed filming as of yet. Now, of course, they could just gather up the footage that they've gathered so far when shooting the film, as we've seen it for different type of films. However, the thing is, the film was set to release in December, which is a long way away, and we've still yet to receive any type of trailers for other MCU films. For Black Widow, obviously, we've had multiple trailers because it was originally supposed to release May of last year, but of course, they pushed it back multiple times till May of this year. And of course, we haven't seen anything of Shang-Chi, which I believe has wrapped filming, and Eternals, which I also believe has wrapped filming as well. And Shang-Chi is set to release around July, I believe, and Eternals around November. So over a month before Spider-Man 3. And I don't think Sony would release their teaser trailer before all of those films. Now, of course, when it comes to the marketing of Spider-Man 3, I believe Sony can do what they want. I think the only exception was in Far From Home, where the first trailer came out before Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home in the timeline was set after Avengers Endgame. And I believe Marvel kind of helped when it came to the trailer to make it less spoilery, because after all, Avengers Endgame is their film. But I'm not 100% sure that's what I heard. In this case, when it comes to Spider-Man 3, I believe Sony would be able to market the film however they want. That film is setting up Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but I think there's going to be more of a small connection here and there, since Doctor Strange is going to be in Spider-Man 3 also, and possibly even a post-credit scene which would directly set up Doctor Strange 2. Now, it's very possible that Sony could reveal a first look sometime soon. However, they said that they would before, but of course they didn't. But I think if they were going to announce any type of news surrounding the film, I believe it's going to be the title, and that they're going to probably announce that before the trailer comes out. Now, they could do what Disney did for Avengers Endgame and Star Wars Episode 9 Rise of Skywalker, where they announced the title at the end of the trailers, and Sony could very well do the same when it comes to Spider-Man 3, though I kind of doubt it, but never say never. Now, if the pandemic never happened and the film was set to release in July of 2021, I believe that we would have got the trailer by now, of course, since they would have released the trailer around December or January. But because of what happened, things became very complicated very fast. So even though I think that Sony could possibly release the trailer very soon, I personally think that if we were going to get a first teaser trailer of the film, it's going to be after the Eternals trailer. So if I had to guess, probably around April to May, around that time, I think that would be perfect for the trailer of a film that's supposed to release in December to come out for all of us to watch, possibly even after Black Widow releases, which I think would be perfect. So around May, I think May would be a reasonable time to release the first trailer for Spider-Man 3, as by then all of the trailers for the other MCU films has been out, Shang-Chi and the Eternals, and by then the trailer for the last MCU film for the year would come out last. I think that would be pretty smart and pretty logical to think that, since Sony kind of did the same for the other trailers, such as Spider-Man Homecoming, where I believe the trailer for that film came out after the first Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer came out, but of course before Thor Ragnarok, since Spider-Man Homecoming at the time was the second MCU film to come out in 2017. And of course Spider-Man Far From Home, where the trailer for that film came out, I believe, over a month after Avengers Endgame first trailer came out, as it was the last MCU film for 2019 when it came out, and of course it made perfect sense. So I think the same thing is going to happen here. It only makes sense for Sony to do that again, since they've done it before. So sometime after the Eternals trailer is released, possibly even after the Black Widow film, I believe that's when we'll get the first look for MCU Spider-Man 3. However, what about you guys? Do you agree or disagree? When do you think we will get the first look for MCU Spider-Man 3? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. If you enjoyed this video, please like. I want more, subscribe. To begin, Protocol 36.